No siemanko, dzień dobry, Michalski z tej strony. Token 2049, Dubaj, dzień drugi. Nie będę ukrywał, że mam dzisiaj lekko zdarte gardło. Wczoraj after party od bitgeta naprawdę sztos, a dzisiaj kontynuuję zbieranie punktów przez kolejne 2 godziny. Punkty są liczone podwójnie, także przeskanowałem QR kody na głównej scenie i na scenie KuCoina. Teraz myślę zrobić te 10 podciągnięć, powisieć trochę i iść coś wymienić. Pokażę wam, jak to tutaj działa. Podobają mi się te aktywności, a merch jest dość dobry. Zresztą zobaczycie za chwilę sami, także lecimy z tym. Patrzcie na to, macie porównanie, jak to wyglądało w dzień pierwszy. Dzisiaj jest dzień drugi, także wczoraj pewnie ludzie zapili i nie chciało im się przyjechać po prostu. Tutaj dopiero szykują lunch, a my idziemy tam na tamtą scenę, tam gdzie jest widać bitunix. Tam zeskanujemy kod i później pójdziemy do dziewczyn się trochę popodciągać. Taki poranny rozruch, bym powiedział, no. Moja ekipa jeszcze chyba śpi, wydaje mi się. Ja tu jestem pierwszy, jak zwykle. Michał ranny chłopak, no. Mimo że wczoraj, nie wiem, o której wróciliśmy, jakoś koło pierwszej, drugiej, coś takiego. Ale alkoholu nie było za dużo. Trochę tam wypiliśmy winka. Winka trochę wypiłem, no. I bardzo dużo rozmów, bardzo dużo nowych kontaktów. No i dlatego właśnie zdarte gardło, bo trzeba się tam drzeć. Ja nie lubię chodzić na te after party, bo tam zawsze jest muzyka głośna i trzeba się wydzierać. I no tak to wygląda później na następny dzień. Lecimy. Siema do wielbłąda. Ale jest normalnie lampa dzisiaj. Zresztą tutaj jest codziennie. Dobra, namierzyłem ten tablet. Trzeba tutaj z drugiej strony podejść.
On Instagram, I'm already seeing a lot of videos popping up teaching people how to create fake influencers, etc., etc. I think ultimately there's in the coming months.
Dobra, mamy to, idziemy dalej. Tutaj pani też będzie próbować, puszczę ją pierwszą, ja będę następny. Let's go!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's okay. It's recording.
Okay.
But do you have a timer?
Yes. Wait a second. I will give you 10 seconds more. But let's do again pull-ups. It's easy for you.
You know, last night was pretty hard. I don't think it's a good
But I'm sure you can do it. 25 seconds left. Just 10 more.
Whoa! Shit.
That's perfect. Well done. Just press again because I don't know how to do it.
Tutaj są kokosy. Tam mnie pani nie zdążyła nagrać, ale punkty zdobyte. Lecimy, bo są podwójnie wymieniane te punkty teraz. O, tutaj możemy też zajrzeć jakieś witaminki. Taki szybki sprint po tych punktach. Is there a queue?
Big line.
Big line?
Zip line, zip line.
Yeah, but is there a long queue? Just these two?
No, it's not.
No? Shall we do a zip line? Dobra, gotowy. Idę na górę. Nie za dużo udało się nagrać.
Anything else like a hat or socks? You got 975.
No, no socks. 170.
975.
975.
I mean, the hoodie is 600.
Na tym ziplinie był stresik lekki. Tutaj jest ścianka, ale nie wiem, czy dam radę w tym słońcu. 15 metrów. Tutaj mamy stoisko mexc. Niestety nie udało nam się wczoraj dotrzeć na side event. Może uda mi się tutaj coś ugrać. Skroimy ich. Dobra, sprawdźmy to, o co tutaj chodzi.
Did you know mexc lists over 4,000 tokens? To celebrate our 7th anniversary, we're making it rain tokens. Cash, score, win. How to play? Leave your body to catch tokens. Golden Max score more. Scores win big.
Nice.
Did you know
M size?
C lists over 4,000 tokens?
M size. Ja? Zgaduję, że w środku jest pewnie coś takiego. Także będzie na pewno na giveawaye.
With reliability to meet the rigorous regulatory standards. Envision major banks trading digital assets directly and not via proxies, but the underlying assets themselves igniting a surge of institutional adoption. So the momentum begins with us, clarifying the rules, strengthening credit systems, and redefining market structures. Liquidity flourishes with participation. Skilled traders, powered by on-chain data analysis and personalized strategies, will deepen our markets. Streamlined infrastructure guides institutions with clarity. Robust systems.
Personalities that are going to be getting into it. First up, the moderator for this session is he's always the big star, Justin Sun, the founder of Tron. I do not need to explain him to this audience, the founder of Tron Coin, USDT. Fun fact, he was a diplomat. He was the permanent representative and ambassador to the World Trade Organization for the island nation of Grenada. Go figure, and made huge headlines in November last year when he paid $6.2 million for a piece of art, comedian, and proceeded to eat it. He is going to be our moderator today. Zach Witkoff is going to be with us. Everybody from the United States of America knows the name Witkoff is associated with top-of-the-line real estate development. He's been a vital part of that mission, developing hotels and residential real estate projects. But he comes to us today in a fairly new role as the founder of the World Liberty Financial Company. And this is the vehicle through which the Trump organization has made their commitment to crypto clear by joining our party. And finally, the executive vice president of the Trump organization joins us today, known for his bold views, which include some he dropped like a multi-ton neutron bomb on Dan Murphy on CNBC yesterday. If you haven't seen the interview, go. You have to hear this. He is joining us today. So please, let's have a monster TOKEN2049 welcome. Coming on stage, we have Justin Sun, Zach Witkoff, and Eric Frederick Trump!
How are you, Dubai?
It's so amazing to be here today. Zach, I met you a couple times before in Dubai, and this has been a few months, and we have seen so impressive progress with World Liberty Financial, and with like all the project we're doing here. Congratulations, actually. And I just want to say we have went through the amazing journey, and what's the next?
First of all, I just got to thank you for the support, Justin. you know, Tron is just an incredible technology, and we're lucky to be partners with you and, you know, a bunch of other cool projects like yourself, but you've been a leading force in the gaps that existed in the traditional financial system. There's really too many to obviously name on stage today, but I'll highlight a couple. The first is a lack of transparency. I think a lot of these big banks, they're very opaque. No one knows what's going on inside of them. They only work for a few people at the top. And frankly, they're ripping off their customers. The second is accessibility. We have 1.4 billion unbanked citizens in this world, which is a pretty stunning number, right? 1.4 billion people without the access to financial tools. And then the third was really an inefficiency in cross-border payments. Myself, as well as my co-founders who are here today, Chase Hero and Zach Folkman.
Culture in the traditional financial system. Can you tell us about your experience and your angle on this topic and how we can better shape the financial system?
So my entire life was in the modern financial system, and it, as Zach just said, it works really well for, you know, maybe the top 1% or the top 0.1%, but it doesn't work for the rest of the world. And it's a system until politics, until my family got into politics, I didn't realize how fragile it was. And the second you start saying something that goes against the system, they'll cancel you, they'll ostracize you, they'll come after you. And it's really amazing. That's actually what caused me to find cryptocurrency, right? I'm a hard asset guy. I've built buildings all over the world. It's what I've done my entire life. And they came after us like animals because of politics. Coincidentally, they were actually going after the crypto community. The exact same people that were coming after us were going after the crypto community. And so, you know, sometimes they say the, you know, enemy of your enemy is your friend. And that's exactly what happened. All of a sudden, you know, two people, you know, came together. That's, you know, kind of the real estate world, people who believed in great assets. And obviously the crypto community, also another great group of people who believed in hard assets. And, you know, these assets have become the greatest complement to one another, right? You know, real estate's illiquid, it's hard to move, it's really only accessible, you know, at least on a large scale to kind of very few. It's very static in terms of location. Then all of a sudden you go to, you know, cryptocurrencies, which is immediately liquid, easy to move, accessible to anyone, and you actually realize that cryptocurrencies become the greatest hedge in the world to kind of hard assets. Cheaper, faster, you know, more, you know, efficiently, you know, using modern finance. Every single week I'm chasing a wire transfer. The SWIFT system is broken and it's going to be replaced by cryptocurrency. But why is it a Friday afternoon at 4 o'clock in the US somewhere, I'm waiting for a SWIFT wire transfer to come in when, you know, right now anybody could move, you know, Bitcoin or USD1 or any other, you know, kind of form of currency across the world in a matter of seconds. Again, cheaper, faster, and more transparently. Guys, our system is broken. Modern finance is absolutely broken. And so when the banks came after our family, I'll never forget it. We became the most canceled people in the world, all because, you know, we're associated with politics in the United States. And honestly, I really do believe that cryptocurrency, and certainly our venture into cryptocurrency, is going to make the big banks regret that. And I believe that the crypto world is going to take over those big banks. I think it's going to leave them in the dust. And I think it's going to change our modern financial system.
You like to say at World Liberty Financial, pigs get fat and hogs get slaughtered.
Yes, yes. World Liberty Financial is definitely, I think, one of the great examples. Right?
Transparent, the most regulated stablecoin in the world. I think that, you know, you guys will be quite pleased with our monthly attestation reports, our monthly audits, etc. And I think that's actually something that should be required, right? And frankly, it's a much better system, right? Our digital dollar is backed 1-to-1 by short-term treasuries and cash equivalents. So you tell me where you'd rather keep your money. Something that's backed 1-to-1 by you know, treasuries and short-term cash equivalents, or something that's fractionally backed by, you know, you don't even know what.
Exactly. And Eric, everybody has to be very familiar with your family and your business, but they don't know actually you are very committed to financial freedom. So can you talk a little bit about this topic and like how we can use like world liberty financial to really realize this value?
You know, in 2019, in 2020, 2021, I started getting letters from some of the biggest banks in the world. These were banks that, you know, we had done business with as a family for, you know, in some cases 20, 30, 40 years. You know, your accounts have been canceled, right? This is in the United States of America. This is, you know, the superpower of the world and, you know, the most advanced economy of the world. And I'm seeing this there saying, you know, this isn't even possible, right? It was kind of that woke cancel culture movement that spread across, you know, so much of the world. Other than, frankly, the Middle East, they've done a great job keeping that nonsense out of here. I really applaud you. The Middle East and really the UAE has done an unbelievable job keeping that out there. But you know, you realize how susceptible people are really to kind of, you know, one person sitting in these golden towers overlooking these big cities. You know, if they don't like you, they can destroy your life, they can destroy your business, they can destroy your livelihood. They certainly tried to do that with the Trump organization. The good news about us is we had enough zeros behind kind of on our balance sheet, you know, and we had a loud enough voice that they couldn't kind of get away with it. But then you start going around to industrial countries all over the world, developing countries all over the world, and you realize that so many people on this earth have zero financial freedom, right? They don't have the balance sheet, they don't have the zeros, they don't have any leverage whatsoever. You know, if I'm trying to get a loan for a building, I can go out and I can call the CEO of one of these banks and say, listen, you're gonna drop the interest rate by 150 basis points. We're a big account, we'll give you deposits, we'll do this, right? We can negotiate great terms. You know, try and be an individual in Zimbabwe where you have 1,000% inflation, you know, every single year. Try and negotiate terms with a lender, right? They can't participate in the modern financial system. It's not even accessible to them. Then take so many of those countries that don't have technology, that don't have the benefit of these big beautiful screens and laptops and everything else. Their only connectivity to the world really to the digital world becomes the one item that virtually everybody has gotten in their pocket now, whether they buy it outright or they finance it through these elaborate programs, but that's ultimately your cell phone. And so you can find your phone, technology that you have in your pocket, with giving people an even playing field around the world to be able to buy, to be able to invest, to be able to put their money into USD1 backed by one-to-one US treasuries, you know, versus trying to put their money into some currency in Zimbabwe or some currency in, you know, some nation that's either plagued by wars or, you know, or famine or corruption or, you know, you name it, right? That gives people financial freedom, the likes of what they've never seen before. I don't think you've had this kind of competitive advantage for everybody in the world, really maybe since the advent of the internet, which for the first time kind of made knowledge as attainable to somebody who's poor as to somebody who's uber wealthy, right? Before they had to rely on libraries going into that, which people didn't otherwise have. All of a sudden the internet kind of brought an even playing field to the entire globe. What crypto really does is bring an even playing field to the globe. If you don't have access to Jamie Dimon, if you don't have access to the biggest financial institutions, you know, congratulations, you have your phone. And you can invest in Justin. And that might be investing in Justin for $10 or $100 or $1,000 or $1 million or $100 million. You can buy USD1, and so you're no longer at the mercy of a government that you might not trust or a currency you might not trust. And that's a beautiful thing for humanity, and that's why we're so incredibly proud of USD1 and what we're doing. And let me just say one other thing. You know, the US currency, like it or not, because there's so many international people in this room, it is really revered. It's what people want all around the world. You go to South America, guess what they want? Guess what they trade in? They trade in the US dollar. If you go to so many places in Asia, guess what they want? They want the US dollar. In fact, you have so many countries around the world that will do anything possible to make sure that people can't abandon their own country's currencies, because they know that kind of the plight will be to the US dollar because it's safer, it's more stable, it's more accessible, it's more tradable. And so to take that format and digitize it and really bring it around the world and make it incredibly safe, I mean, the explosive growth that we're seeing at WLF is exactly that model. But again, it gives so many people financial freedom that they could have never comprehended before.
And that's why this project has the legs. That's why everybody's talking about world liberty. That's why everybody's talking about USD Club.
Yes, totally. I think.
Tutaj kolega będzie próbował. Ja lecę drugą rundę. Potrzebuję jakieś 1000 punktów. Chcę dostać ticket na Singapur. Trochę źle to rozegrałem, ale myślę, że damy radę. Mam jeszcze siły, także. W bani nie da się morsować, bo nie mają kąpielówek, a ja swoich nie mam na zmianę. Pociągać już się nie mam siły, bo zrobiłem następną rundę. Wisieć też nie będę wisiał. Już chyba wyczerpałem limit generalnie. Potrzebuję jeszcze 950 punktów. No i nie wiem, chyba trzeba zrobić zipline i się powspinać trochę. Może pójdę na tą spinaczkę najpierw i później wrócę tutaj. Ten zipline jednak, no, lekkie emocje. Stwierdziłem, że się trochę przejdę. O, tutaj jakieś ciekawe listy są. Proszę, Okami Project. Sprawdźmy to.
The card saved animals. Transaction. 2%.
In dollars, how much you have to hold to get the basic?
Basic.
Sold out.
Yes,
Okay.
sold out.
Yeah, but that's gold.
Basic is here. But
Basic is here. Sold out.
yes, already.
Everything sold out?
Everything sold out.
No business then.
We were planning to make new card.
Well done.
Yes.
So when we can expect the new ones?
New ones?
New cards?
Yes, but you can get Okami wallet.
Czy to jest MetaEarth? Sprawdźcie, co tam u Albanka. Tutaj jest interesujący projekt. Wziąłem kontakt. Zobaczymy. Pomagają różnym projektom przy skamach. Bardziej to jest projekt B2B, ale mają też klientów retail. Także zrobię rozeznanie. Zobaczymy, czy jakoś mogą nam również pomóc przy jakichś oszustwach czy skamach. Lecimy dalej. Rolling. Okay, guys, introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, I think you know us already. I'm Mark from Portfolio Master.
I'm Armin, Tigran.
It's a full team from Portfolio Masters. You should know them already from the previous events and from the previous videos on my channel. So tell us some updates, tell us some alphas.
So first of all, greetings from Dubai. It's been pretty amazing couple of days. Updates. We've been a bit silent recently, but the main reason is because we've been really working hard behind the scene. We've been building our new platform that we promised in Singapore. So we have a completely new and upgraded amazing website coming soon. We have developed AI products, including a grader. You throw any name, you throw any coin into this amazing piece of art that Tigran, our CTO, designed, and it gives you comprehensive grading. Yeah, just wait for it. I think it's pretty cool. We have AI news, we have fundamental analysis, we've designed and developed our grading system. You will get a lot of grades with every project. So I think there are a lot of cool stuff coming. And obviously those who are within our community, they will immediately and automatically get access to all these features. Wait for it, it's coming soon.
So the my NFT will give me access, yeah?
Yes,
and,
of course.
Yeah,
Yes.
nice. Then we are safe now. And you said something about AI news, so you're gonna have like an aggregator?
Yes.
For the news?
So we basically pull information from different sources and use AI to summarize and provide it as really like actionable item.
With a summary.
I mean, that's the goal, to go towards bringing like signals to the users rather like a big article or so.
Yeah.
You know what's cool about it? I use it. And let's say I have 5 favorite projects. I click that those are my favorite projects, and I get the news from that exact project. So you know, it's not hundreds of news articles to your face every day. It's curated, it's selected, it's filtered, and relevant articles to that specific project. I think this is an added value, because you have a lot of AI agents or general AI news, which is good. It serves a purpose, but who reads like 20, 30 articles a day, right? Curated one, I think it brings more value. Yeah, I think we've done a lot of work.
That's not everything. With this AI age, like, we have quite a lot of ideas. Don't want to say everything, but yeah, there will be new features coming. I think this year.
Is just the beginning.
Yeah. This is just the beginning. Yeah.
I also started to do like daily updates from the news, but I only use the headlines, and then I summarize it. I split it between bearish and bullish. I summarize it and I give a small, like, too long to I didn't read. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that is cool.
So
nice.
maybe I can use your tool as well.
Yeah,
cool.
Definitely.
Nice.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the market?
The markets, I think it is bullish now until the end of this year. From the panels that we have listened, a lot of analysts and very important people in the crypto space, they are really bullish for the upcoming 6-7 months. So I think for now it is bullish, and yeah, we fingers crossed.
I also seen it that everybody in here, at least, it's very bullish. And we've been on OKX event like 2 days ago. There was also the same. Everybody is bullish. Just keep calm and sit on your hands. Don't do anything, you know, which you are not sure. If you don't know what to do, do nothing. And no position, it's also a position.
So the next phase of this bull market will be fundamentals over hype.
Yeah.
We need hype-free analysis. So yeah, fundamentals over hype.
We need to get rid of meme coins, shit coins, and pump. Nobody likes it, and we know what's happened. Maybe some retails are coming because it's easy accessible and they see the gains, but at the end most of them they lose and they never come back with the money. So we don't want that. We want long-term investors, diamond hands, which gonna get rich over the time.
Exactly.
That's why we've been building the portfolio. Yes, to retire. So that's the idea.
You nailed it.
In a few years, hopefully. But yeah, so come check our website. We will probably give a promo code in the description.
All right. Nice.
For your community. So yeah.
So make sure to use it.
All the links gonna be in the descriptions. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Nie no, w życiu bym tego nie zrobił. A im dłużej patrzę na tą ściankę, tym bardziej jestem wydygany. Naprawdę. To jest 15 metrów do góry. Przecież ja się nie spuszczę na tej linie później z powrotem. Będą mnie musieli... Wow! Nie ma szans. Nie ma szans. Oh, I'll be scared as well. Take your time. Take your time. Just push her. She didn't make it. Nie skoczyła, zrezygnowała. Let's go. Yay! Nie, olewam tą zabawę. Ja mam pieniądze, stać mnie na ten bilet, pierdolę to. What is the most popular in here? From these two? Zipline probably.
Zipline. Sure.
I was shitting my pants anyway. I'm scared of heights, but I did it.
You did it?
Yeah, just for the points.
Okay.
But longer I am looking at this one,
But
more
climbing as well.
yeah. Longer I look at it.
Try it?
No. I tried it in Singapore, but it was much smaller than this. And longer I look at it, more I don't want to do it.
Try it.
I need 1,000 points for the ticket. Tutaj jaki kolega. Ale zdecydowanie mniej osób. W ogóle tamta scena Ioneta praktycznie pusta. W sumie to nie widzę nawet, co się nagrywa. Idę do Binance Clubhouse, to jest tutaj zaraz obok, a tam moja ekipa jest, także chyba daję sobie spokój po prostu. Pójdę, wymienię te punkty na to, co tam zostało i tyle. Halo, tutaj jestem. Kamera mnie zgubiła. Zobaczymy, co możemy dostać i zawijamy się. Tu są nasze zakupy. Będzie coś do rozdania i piny. I elegancko. Będzie dobrze. Biletów do Singapuru i tak już nie ma. Skończyły się 3 godziny temu, także słabo to rozegrałem. Zarobimy pieniądze, kupimy sobie bilet. Dobra, tam jest dokładnie cały token. A da się przejść pod ziemią. Znaczy nie da się przejść, to jest tylko taka one way. Można stamtąd wyjść, ale nie da już się tam wejść, bo stoi ochrona i czają. A tutaj jest właśnie Binance Clubhouse. Ale to by było na tyle z tej relacji. Zobaczcie, jak ze mnie leci. Na tyle. Dzięki wielkie za uwagę. Polecam odwiedzać tokeny 2049 i ten w Dubaju, i ten w Singapurze. Łapeczka w górę, subskrypcja. Pozdrówki, eloszka.